Hey Black Hatters, it's Sally Cat and the Black Hat, and I am making some drinks, alcoholic beverages, you know, for the adults. So if you're under 21, do not watch this. Do not watch this. Okay, I'm telling you right now, don't watch it. Go watch another video, but don't watch this one until you're 21. Then you can watch this one. But I am making some alcoholic beverages, some punches, pretty much, to take up to the mountains when I go to visit Derry and go on my vacation for the week. And of course, like, what's not vacation without some, you know, liquor of some sort, right? So I am making two different drinks, but this one is my strawberry margarita punch. Now, I did get this recipe off of Pinterest, but I have done this before and it was a rave hit, and I actually had to end up making seconds. So I'm going to show you how to make strawberry margarita punch. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to leave the recipe, like exactly how, like what exact ingredients you're going to need and the directions to make this down below in the description box. So I'm just kind of going to be walking you through this as I'm making it. So first thing I'm going to do is I've bought two whole limes, and I have gotten a 2-pound box of strawberries. Now, sorry, my head's going to be like cutting in and out because this is the only way I can rig up my camera so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing, okay? So, I got 2 pounds of strawberries. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to slice up the lemons, and I'm going to throw them in my container that I have. I have one of these, and I do already have the water in it. The extra water, because the water is just that way and it's easier because I'm doing this in my kitchenette. But I have the water there, and so I'm going to be cutting up and slicing the limes, and then I'm going to throw them in there, and then I'm going to cut my strawberries. Okay, so I was going to say, I think one of these, nope, thought they had stickers on them. For the limes, I'm just cutting off the ends. Let me see if I can try to maneuver the strawberries out of the way for a second so you guys can actually see. Even though I'm pretty certain that you guys know how to cut limes, right? I cut them in half for this. So you're cutting them like this, just so that you can actually get the juice out of them. And then you're gonna slice them, and they don't gotta be real thin. And then I'm gonna throw them, they're slippery, in my little punch thing, okay? So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'll be back. Okay, so I finished all the limes. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna chop up the strawberries, and I'm gonna throw them in my blender, okay? So I did not use the entire 2-pound box of strawberries. You only need a pound for the actual part that's going to go in the blender, but I like to cut up slices and then put them in the punch jug for the pitcher for garnish, and just so they get saturated and more juice kind of flows out. You know, give it some more flavor. Can't go wrong with some full flavor, right? Okay, so basically all you're going to do with your strawberries, again, you guys should know how to do this. You're going to cut off the caps, and then, because my blender is not the greatest, I'm cutting them in quarters. So that's what I'm just going to do. Basically, just cut up your strawberries enough that you can then throw them in your blender. So I'm going to continue to do that, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I finished cutting all the strawberries, put them in my blender. The rest I put in my jug, my pitcher. So now what you're going to do is, this is like step one. You're going to mix, you're going to put all your strawberries in your blender, and you're going to add a cup of water and 1/4 of a cup of sugar. So I've got that. I'm going to set that to the side, and then I'm going to start my blender. All right. Seriously? Hold on. Sorry about that. I had my phone plugged in, and that's what I'm using because I can easily prop this thing up. So, as I was saying, you have all of your ingredients in your blender, and then you're going to pulse it. So, I'm going to be pulsing this. Pulse it. Pulse it real good. Okay, so I finished pulsing it, and this is how creamy consistency you want it. And all I'm gonna do is add it to my jug. Now, of course, I'm gonna like scrape it out real good. So I'll be back. I feel like I need to be shorter for this. So I have to keep hunching down. The next thing that you're gonna add to this, if I can get it open, probably should have opened it before I did this, right? I say that all the time. Okay, is a can of limeade. There we go. Frozen can of limeade. Now, I don't mind that it's frozen, that it's not thawed out completely yet, because I'm actually gonna stick this in my freezer overnight. I leave in the morning. Dairy's already left because they're going up late tonight. So I'm going to be going in the morning. So figure I'll throw this in the freezer overnight. It'll be okay. It'll stay nice and chilled and cold, and it'll kind of be like slushy set. Okay, so you got your can of limeade. The next thing you're going to add is 2 cups of orange juice. Okay. And I'll be back in a second. Okay, so all I did was I measured out the tequila. Now I'm using salsa, however you say this. But I'm using this one, the tequila silver. That's what the lady on Pinterest actually recommended, and I actually really liked how it turned out. And so that's what tequila I used. I mean, you can use pretty much any silver tequila. And then the next thing that you're going to add is strawberry soda. Now I'm using Fanta's because strawberry soda is hard to find. Uh-oh. Whew, it would have gone everywhere. All right. For this one, it is 4 cups. That's what I thought. So that's 2. Not to mention, this Fanta strawberry is delicious. I actually had, the last time I made it, they didn't have any of this. So I had to use Great Values, so Giants brand. And they were only in cans, so. Okay. I think I'm just gonna make it. Oh, look at that! And then, of course, I got my wooden spoon, and I'm gonna stir it up. I found that if I come back here, y'all can see me. This looks good. Oh, it smells good. It smells like limey and berry. Strawberry and lime. And I would love to taste test this right now, but I'm saving this. This big old pitcher. All right, and there you have it. And then, of course, all of your fruit, your limes and your strawberries are going to float in there and saturate more with it, and it's going to get fizzy. And then I'm throwing this in the freezer because it's going to get nice and slushy. So, hope you had fun with this one. And I can't wait to hear if anybody's ever going to make these. It's really simple. It's really easy, you know, and they have the exact measurements, so you know exactly how much liquor you got to add to it. I consider myself an amateur bartender. Get the glare out of there. Whenever we have parties, everybody's like, Angie, make me a drink. Angie, make me a drink. So just call me Alley Cat the bartender. So hope you all have a wonderful time and a wonderful day. I'm going to have a wonderful time, I hope, this vacation. I mean, who doesn't have a wonderful time on vacation, right? And it's going to a part of PA that I've never been to before. So I'm excited for that. Just to get out of town for a week, you know, get away from work for a week. It's much needed and well deserved. So I'm sure you guys will all see me occasionally while I'm there. I'm sure I'll put up a few little posts. And I wanted to put in my last video, the life update one, that I do actually have 3 videos from Memorial Day weekend. They're like the lost archives. Lost video in my archives. They were multiple videos and it took me a while to like get them all edited up, and with how I've been preparing for the vacation and just been really busy with work, I haven't really had a chance to upload them yet, but I'm gonna get them together and upload them for you guys. So if you're like, get like some videos in your news feed, your notifications from Memorial Day weekend, that's me, because I was slacking. So again, hope you have a wonderful day or night. Much love. Bye. Peace. I'm out.